What is the league you guys play in? It's called the
Perfect Game Collegiate Summer League.
Perfect Game Collegiate Summer League. These are all college kids.
Yes, sir.
And it's, of course, a very familiar name, the Utica Blue Sox. Joe Martinez is in, who is the head coach, along with Nick Ramos, who is from Rome. You, which one? Is that you? You graduated Holland Patton, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Really close on that.
And Angelo Zampato, you are a part of the team, right? You're an intern.
Team intern, yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, Joe. So you guys open tomorrow night.
Yes,
Talk about the Blue Sox.
Man, the Blue Sox. It's been a long process, very meticulous process during the off season. Getting these guys that we have from all over the country. We're pretty much coast to coast. Kids from California, Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas, New York, just to name a few.
Yeah.
So it's been a pretty good process, and the Blue Sox they're looking good. We've had 2-a-day workouts. These guys are putting in max effort. These guys are really putting in the work. I'm excited about these guys. I believe we're going to have a good season. We have a lot of talented young men playing on this team. One
of the things that I don't think people realize is the talent. I mean, these are college baseball players that have a great deal of talent, and you're seeing some great baseball.
Yeah, there's talent. Baseball is. Sometimes we get so caught up on Division I, Division II, Division III. Yeah. We get caught up in that, and it's good baseball is good baseball. Mm-hmm. But we do have a lot of Division I and Division II guys and JUCO guys. I mean, if you're talented, somebody's going to find you. Yeah. But these young men are very talented. I mean, these are guys one day. Some of these guys you'll see on TV one day. Some of these guys. We have a lot of potential draft guys on this team. So, they definitely have a bright future.
Tell me about tomorrow night's game. So you open up tomorrow night at Murnane, and it's against Amsterdam, right?
Correct.
Right. What do you know about? You don't know anything about these guys.
No, not too much. I know
basically the league is filled with great college baseball players
from all over the country.
Yeah.
So I've heard a little bit about them, but I'm concerned more with our guys than I am about anything else. So I'm preparing my guys, and then we'll get out there and get after it. So I'm just worried about my guys.
What's your background, Joe?
Actually, I'm a New York native. So I was born and raised here in New York, up in the city, New York, and then Brooklyn. And I went to school there. I went to school in Queens, went to school in New York, Manhattan Community College, played some college ball there. Played in Puerto Rico a few years, played a little bit of ball with the Detroit Tiger organization. Wow. And I currently live in Florida, with, my family, my wife and kids down there. I mean, that's a tough part of it, yeah. But with their support, she's phenomenal. My wife's phenomenal. My kids, and it's that's my background, and it's kind of a homecoming to me to come back. So it's a great feeling to be back in New York.
How long you been here?
Now probably this Monday I'll make it 2 weeks.
Okay, so we've had pretty decent weather.
Yes.
Yeah. Prior to that 2 weeks, it was horrible. It was just brutal.
I've heard about that. I mean, I used to talk. I talk to our general manager pretty often over the phone while I'm down there, and I swear to God, I thought it was like 2 weeks ago. He said, "It's snowing, right?"
Yeah, we had snow on the ground.
Really? It's 95 degrees in Tampa. Yeah, what are you talking about? And so, so I know, but the weather's great. Last night I stepped outside for a little bit. The breeze was so pleasant. Yeah. So right now, hopefully this summer I'm living the best of both worlds, where it's 95 here, down there, and here's nice, 70.
Yeah, this weekend's going to be in the upper 70s, mid to upper 70s. So it's that humidity in Florida can be in the summertime. Oof.
Yeah,
it's pretty tough.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
So by the way, those hats and the shirts and everything else look sharp, man.
Thank you.
The old Utica Blue Sox logo. So wood bat or metal bats?
It's a wood bat league.
But when they're in college, are you guys playing with metal bats?
Nikko, just pull that mic up too, right? You got to literally be on it. Kind of like a bat on a ball. Even more. Sorry. You got to be
angle
almost
that
touching
up. There
it.
you go. He's a big guy. He's a tall guy.
Okay.
The league that I play in is metal, but I know some guys that there are some wood league bats, but like majority of college baseball is a metal league. So
there's an adjustment obviously coming here, right? When you're using wood.
I mean,
or is it the same thing?
I mean, there's like a little adjustment, but I mean, you're a college baseball player. You should be able to transition from metal to wood with ease. Like it's not like I know in Legion ball when I was in high school, like it was more of an adjustment. But now it's you play baseball 50 of the 52 weeks of the year. You should be able to just switch right into it.
The league's about the schedule's about what 2 months? Two months long. It's June, July.
Yeah.
And there's playoffs from there.
Yeah, and then after that, once the season, I think the schedule goes all the way right to the last day of July, and then after that, we're in the playoffs. The schedule will come out, so we'll probably start around August 1st or 2nd, and I think you have to win five games after that to kind of win it all. So,
give you an idea how bad the weather was this year in high school baseball. They let everybody into the playoffs. If you wanted to get in, you could get in because there were so few games played, and I think there was in one class. There was a low seed that actually made it to the finals, like a 9th seed that made it to the finals. I forget who that was. Anyway, Joe, Nikko, I want to ask you. You're graduated from Holland Patton. Where do you go to school now?
I go to Siena College.
Okay. And what do you play? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a first baseman there, and I mean I'm going into my junior year for baseball, going into my senior year academically. I don't know, out there. I'm a marketing major. I'm going to specialize in sports marketing, and I'm thinking about since I'm graduating a year early, I'm probably going to get my master's in business, and then so I can still play my 4th year of baseball and see where that takes me. Now,
when players come here, there are host families, right, that host the kids?
No,
How do you guys do it?
We are actually staying. The guys are all staying at the Utica dorm.
Okay,
so they got a great facility down there. I mean, the dorms are they're they're beautiful dorms.
Neat.
These guys have a nice lounge area, TV, pool table, kitchen. The guys are enjoying it. It's a great setup.
So, Nikko, you don't have to move back in with your parents.
I stay at home.
Oh, you do stay at home. Okay, all right.
He does.
I imagine if you didn't, your mother would never talk to you again. So
yeah, probably.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
I decided to stay there.
Probably smart.
Yeah.
You're okay with that,
cooking.
Joe? I mean, it's home cooking and all that stuff.
Yeah. You talking about the food here?
I'm talking about his and the food here. What do you think of the food?
I mean, we got some home cooking. We're having guys like Ramos on the team. Like I said, it's good to pick his brain because he played in this league before, and he's a local guy. So I've definitely has picked his brain a couple times, and asked him some questions about what do you think on our team compared to the other team he's been on, and the league, and how our progress is coming along. And so it's good to have him around. He's local talent. The organization is big on it. It's good for us, and it's good for the community. So all the way around is a good for everybody, and Ramos has that experience here, and it's good to have that, because if I say, hey, what do you think about this team? What do you think?
Sure.
He's going to give me a little insight on it, so it's definitely helpful.
Pretty cool, and it's got to be kind of cool for you, Nikko, to be playing at Donovan Stadium. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing there since I was 14 years old, so I mean, I've played countless games and
from high school, American Legion, and all that
everything,
stuff. So,
and it's cool to finally have that be like my home field, and just all the times and all the different games and all the history that I have with it. Like having Utica be like your home and my home for like the summer is something that's really special to me.
All right, very cool. And then Angelo Zampano, are you local?
Yeah, I'm local. I grew up in Sherrill. I graduated from WIBX High School.
And are you a sports management major? Or
I'm actually an accounting major at Lemoyne College. But I want.
Well, that's how they get to have the dorms. If the accounting wasn't done, you couldn't afford the dorms. So
yeah, that's for sure.
Got that done. So where do you go to school?
I go to Lemoyne College.
Lemoyne, okay, cool. Dolphy Day, how'd you do?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Had a good day.
Good.
Always responsible.
All right, Andrew is a...
I am.
Yeah,
I was with you in spirit then.
Just one more quick thing. I do love the Blue Sox logo and the hat and everything. What is the steak sandwich hat? What is that? Where'd that come from?
All right, so
He likes food, I think.
all of my Utica Blue stuff, we were told to keep our stuff like in the locker room and stuff. So this is it's a minor league baseball team. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs usually, but for one day when they face the Fresno Grizzlies, it was like cheesesteaks versus tacos. So the Iron Pigs wore a cheesesteak hat, and the Grizzlies, they wore taco hats. So this was just like a limited time.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Excuse me. Some of the minor league hats today are. You go to a major league stadium and you look at the selection of hats. It's really cool. Yeah. I've never seen one like that though. That's very cool.
Kind of makes you hungry, right?
It does make you a little hungry. Okay, head coach Joe Martinez, Utica Blue Sox opening tomorrow night at Donovan Stadium. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Wish you the best.